Good morning, everyone. I thought I would do a garden tour this morning, and we're going to start off here at the back porch garden. Which you probably know well from my blog. I have these wonderful zinnias, these speckled zinnias that are growing. I just kind of love them. But the lilies are out, and the cone flowers, and my black-eyed Susans, which kind of grow wherever they want to. And this year we have a new garden in our garden video. We have John and his garden.
My garden. I have more than one.
In your gardens. Oh, he's watering his gardens. It's pretty warm here. Not as warm as in many parts of the whirlwind country. So we're fortunate that we try to get the gardens watered in the morning. Is that true, John?
Yeah.
We're watering the gardens in the morning?
Yes, every morning and every evening, and it's 95 degrees once or twice a day.
The gladiolas are beautiful.
And I see these flowers that people love to see, and I keep stopping to take a picture. Like right here, this orange
Gladiola
is pretty amazing. Most of these pictures are with the iPhone, but a lot of them are with the Leica.
Yeah, they are. You did a bunch of black and white ones yesterday, right?
Yeah,
That was pretty beautiful.
The pictures are ridiculously beautiful to photograph.
People are liking them too.
People like it.
All right, we're going to move on to one of our other gardens now. Thank you, John.
You're welcome, anytime.
We got 2 more cords of wood, but I'm going to wait to stack that until next week when it gets a little cooler. Now we're going over to the Wildflower Garden, which has been taken over mostly by bee balm, which is quite beautiful. Hey, Faith. Faith's going to join us on our garden tour. There's a nice bee in there. These are those outhouse flowers, as they're called. They'll get little yellow flowers on them. And a few cone flowers that survived the winter. Now my dahlia garden is not quite blooming yet. I have some flowers, but they're starting to come out. You can see that one. It's starting to come out. And here's a few. The bees love them. Hello, Zinnia. Now we'll go over to my shade garden. Here's a little dahlia that I put in this pot. Little pink little dahlia is pretty thing. Shade garden is doing wonderfully. Lilac bush, which is going to need some pruning because the branches are just starting to break that they're so heavy. Here's my vegetable garden, which is doing pretty nicely. It's a little bit wild, but the tomatoes are coming up. And that's cilantro. It didn't grow very well, neither did the dill. I'm not sure why. Or, this is tomatillo. We have a lot of flowers and no fruit yet. The basil is struggling. But there's some morning glories from last year. And we had squash cakes last night from squash in the garden. And my squash bugs seem to have left. There's some peppers. We got beans. Oh, and we have cauliflower. I'll show you the cauliflower. There we go. Looks pretty nice. I wonder if it's ready to pick. I'm not sure. I've never grown cauliflower before. Are you coming with us, Zinnia? Thank you, honey. Okay, and so the last garden I'm going to show you, hi chickens, is my garden in the front of the house. This little patch over here, oh, it's struggling. I'm going to have to do something with that in the fall, put new soil down. And here's the front porch garden. She's doing pretty nicely. Has a lot of lilies. It's gotten a lot more shade since I put everything in. So it's definitely changing. But it's doing pretty nicely. So that's the garden tour, the Bedlam Farm garden tour. Thank you for coming by.